Meta just announced something that will be so helpful to anyone that currently plays VR games or to anyone that plans to in the future. In this video, I'll be covering Meta's new update that supports new timed app trials, new ways to watch sports in mixed reality, and a new accessory released for Meta series of headsets. We obviously have a lot to cover, so let's get right in. Meta announced last week that VR game and app developers will be able to provide the players with a free timed trial. This is in hopes that people that play the game for a little bit will be willing to purchase the full game because of their positive experience. Now, this is also much easier for the developers as well. Before this, they would have to create a whole different game or app to give players the demo version. Now all they have to do is opt into these new time trials, and literally that's it. I think VR game trials are very important, especially in VR, just because some people, including me, get very motion sick depending on the game that they play. Before this update, you had to purchase the game, and as long as you played it for less than 2 hours and requested the refund within 14 days, you couldn't get your refund. Even then, it wasn't a hard process at all, but you did have to wait for a few days before getting your money back. With this new feature, the developers can simply pick how long the players can play their game, ranging from 15 to 30 minutes. As the player, when the trial is 5 minutes prior to the allotted time, you'll get a notification that the trial will end soon, and you can choose to buy the game on the spot, allowing you to play from where you left off. I'm really hoping to see this feature as a standard within the Meta App Store, which will be a win-win for both the developers and the users. I honestly don't see any disadvantages with this feature, but if you think of anything, please let me know in the comments below. In this next topic, we look at new ways to enjoy sports watching for all you sports fans out there. I do want to bring up that there are other topics I don't cover in this video just because I made a video dedicated to it or plan to do so. If you're interested in learning about the new VR headset from Pico, the Pico 4 Enterprise, I'll leave the link in the top right corner. Also, depending on when you're watching this video, Meta Quest Pro just released and I'm planning to do an unboxing video, so if you're interested, consider subscribing so you don't miss that video. Alright, sorry for the wait, let's get into the sports and mixed reality. Are you guys aware of the Tilt 5 AR headset? Well, for those that are not, the Tilt 5 is the first and only augmented reality system that uses projection technology to play games with your friends in person or online. You can play popular board games like Catan. Recently, Tilt 5 tweeted out a project conducted using a Tilt 5 that would sync the live soccer match in a bird's eye view on the tabletop. Obviously, this project in its early stages, but think of all of the possibilities. In soccer, for example, you can have much more than just a field. I could see in the future something like this where you also have player data displayed and even be able to replay the previous play to see what happened. I could also see this feature playing a pretty big role in other popular sports like baseball, basketball, and even American football. Besides the Tilt 5, there was a new partnership announced a couple weeks ago between UFC and Meta. The partnership announced includes the UFC Fight Pass, which allows anyone with a Quest 2 to watch on-demand MMA events in VR through Horizon Worlds. The first of the experience is already live within Horizon Worlds, so if you're a big fan, this might be something you might want to check out. Have you tried connecting any wireless headphones to your Meta Quest 2? What did you think of it? If you're like most people, you experienced a pretty noticeable lag between the headset and the sound coming from your headphones. If you're looking for wireless headphones with minimal lag, check out the Soundcore VR P10, which are headphones made for Meta VR headsets. The biggest advantage of these headphones is the less than 30 millisecond latency, which will give you seamless gameplay and sound. It's also capable of connecting to your phone while being connected to the headset for answering any notifications from your phone. I wanted to include this in the video because I just thought that this would be a cool option for some users. I'll leave the link in the description, so check it out if you're interested. And no, I do not have an affiliate with them, so I'm not getting anything by putting it in this video. Speaking of accessories, I'm sure you guys heard about Quest Pro's new Touch Pro controllers. If you haven't, this video is the one you should watch next.